Hello students, in this video we will work out some logarithmic functions in which we will be using logarithmic inequalities. Consider logarithmic function y is equal to f of x is equal to log x to the base a. Suppose a is greater than 1. We know the base of logarithm. It is positive and not equal to 1. So we have two possibilities for the base. Either a is more than 1 or a is less than 1. Okay. Suppose a is more than 1, then we will have this graph of log function. It is an increasing function. Okay. Now if we consider two values x1 and x2 such that x2 is more than x1, then we will have log of x2 to the base a greater than log of x1 to the base a. For x2 more than x1, we have log x2 more than log x1. This is true for all x1 x2, but x2 more than x1. Okay. The reason is function is increasing one. Function increase कर रहा है तो जितना x का वैल्यू ज़्यादा होगा उतना log का वैल्यू ज़्यादा होगा. More the value of x, more the value of log. Okay. So this is logarithmic inequality when base a is greater than 1. Okay. Now suppose we have this one log p to the base a greater than q. Okay. Now we can write this q as q multiplied by log a to the base a. Okay. And this is log of a power q to the base a. Okay. Now function is increasing one. Okay, so we will have p greater than a power q. Okay. Now this is true both ways. If x2 is more than x1, log x2 is more than log x1, and if log x2 is more than log x1, then x2 will be more than x1. Okay, so here log p to the base a is more than q, then we will have p greater than a power q. This is how we do transition from logarithm to exponential function. Okay. Now let's consider base a less than 1. Now we have base a less than 1 and greater than 0. Okay. We will have this graph of log function. Function is decreasing one. Okay. Now here if we consider two values x1 and x2 such that x2 is more than x1, then we will have log of x2 to the base a less than log of x1 to the base a. Okay. More the value of x, less will be the value of log. The reason is function is decreasing one. Function decrease कर रहा है तो जब आप x की वैल्यू को increase करेंगे तो logarithm का वैल्यू decrease होगा. ठीक है. तो यहाँ पे inequality reverse हो रहा है. Inequality get reversed. Okay. So this is inequality of log when base a is less than 1. Okay. Now suppose we have this one log of p to the base a greater than q. Okay. Now again we can write q as log of a power q to the base a. Okay. Now this is true both ways. If log x2 is less than log x1, then x2 will be more than x1. ठीक है. ये दोनों तरफ से true है. Okay. So here from this inequality log p to the base a more than log a power q to the base a, we get p less than. क्या होगा? p less than. Inequality will get reversed. Okay. p less than a power q. Inequality reverse होगा क्योंकि log function यहाँ पे decreasing है. ठीक है. Now here p is also greater than 0. P greater than 0 होना चाहिए because log is defined only for positive values. Okay, so when we have log p to the base a more than q and base a is less than 1, then p will be less than a power q and greater than 0. Okay, now let's use these inequalities to find domain of functions in which logarithmic functions are involved. Okay, let's find domain of this function. Fx is log of 2x minus 3. We have a basis of log 4, 3 and 2 starting from the inner log. Okay. क्या होगा starting point? कैसे start करें क्वेश्चन को? what should be the first argument? We must have this expression greater than 0. ठीक है, ये expression positive होना चाहिए for this log to get defined. Okay, so we have log of 2x minus 3 greater than 0. Okay, here base of log is more than 1. Okay, so this will be positive if this argument, this expression is greater than 1, or we can write 0 as log of 1 to the base 3, ऐसे लिख सकते हैं. ठीक है, now base is more than 1, so we will have log of 2x minus 3 to the base 4 greater than 1. ठीक है, inequality remains same because base of log is more than 1. ठीक है, ये हम जानते हैं, अभी किया था. Okay, now we have this inequality. कैसे सॉल्व करेंगे इसको आगे? We can write 1 as log of 4 to the base 4, ऐसे लिख सकते हैं. ठीक है, हम log का base जो है वो same रखेंगे ना, so we have to write here log of 4 to the base 4. Okay, now here base 4 is more than 1. Okay, so we will have 2x minus 3 greater than 4. Inequality remains same because again base of log is more than 1. Okay, so we get 2x greater than 7. From this we get x greater than 7 upon 2, and for this values of x 2x minus 3 will be also positive. 2x minus 3 को तो हमने greater than 4 कर ही दिया है, तो वो तो positive हो ही जाएगा. So domain of function is open interval 7 upon 2 to infinity. Okay, hope समझ में आया. एक और क्वेश्चन ट्राई करते हैं. Okay, now look at this function. We have function fx is equal to log of 2x minus 3. Bases of log are 4, 0.3 and 0.5 starting from the inner log. Okay, we have to find domain of this function. First argument is this expression must be positive. Okay, so we have log of 2x minus 3 greater than 0. फर्स्ट आर्ग्यूमेंट सिंपल है, लॉग के अंदर जो भी एक्सप्रेशन है वो क्या होना चाहिए? पॉजिटिव होना चाहिए. ओके ओके, नाउ हियर वी हैव बेस लेस देन 1. हमें इस बात का ध्यान रखना है. ओके, कैसे सॉल्व करेंगे इनइक्वालिटी को? हियर 0 इज लॉग ऑफ 1 टू द बेस 0.3, ऐसे लिख सकते हैं. ओके, नाउ वी हैव बेस लेस देन 1. So this value will be, this expression will be less than 1. Okay, because here base is less than 1, so we have to change the sign of inequality. Inequality का sign change होगा. We get log of 2x minus 3 to the base 4 less than 1, but this has to be greater than 0. ये पॉजिटिव भी तो होना चाहिए ना, हमें इस बात का ध्यान रखना है. जनरली स्टूडेंट्स फॉरगेट दिस, स्टूडेंट्स ये भूल जाते हैं. ठीक है, दिस इज लेस देन 1 बट मोर देन 0, इसको पॉजिटिव होना पड़ेगा ना, अदरवाइज ये लॉग डिफाइंड नहीं होगा. ओके ओके, नाउ वी हैव योर बेस मोर देन 1, देन वी विल हैव 2x minus 3 less than 4 power 1 and 2x minus 3 is greater than 4 power 0. Hope समझ में आ रहा है ट्रांजिशन. We are keeping the same orientation of inequality because base of log is more than 1. ठीक है, so we get 1 less than 2x minus 3 less than 4. From this we get 2 less than x less than 7 upon 2. ठीक है, domain of function will be ओपन इंटरवल 2 to 7 upon 2. ठीक है, समझ में आ गया. तो हमने यहाँ पे दोनों केसेस ले लिए. वी कंसिडर बोथ द केसेस, बेस मोर देन 1 एंड बेस लेस देन 1. ओके.